So how do search engines work? Basically what they do is they will crawl through the internet. They have automated robots that go through and they will go from site to site, page to page, link to link of all the interconnected documents. And then what they'll do is they will index what they find, meaning that when they look through the pages, they'll say, oh, this page has this keyword this many times. This page has this many images, and this page is a business one. So they'll go through and they'll basically collect all the information of the page so that they will put it in a resource so that when you go to search stuff, they will then know, oh, they searched dog. All these sites have the word dog in it. And then yours will pop up depending on, number of times that you wrote dog, had pictures of dog, so on and so forth, right? So they crawl and they index what they crawl, okay? Now, when it ranks answers, first what it's going to do, it's going to return the most useful, most relevant first, right? It's also going to base it off of popularity. It's like that same thing, right? If you're really popular kids get more friends, right? You already have some friends, you get more friends. If you already have money, you make more money. So those who have get more of. And it's basically the same thing with web pages. If it's already a very popular web page, it will also get more traffic because it is popular, which does seem unfair, but if you actually think about it, it makes sense. Obviously, if it's popular, it is very often the result that people are looking for, right? Because they're there. And then obviously there's just the algorithms that figure out how that works. And that's the secret sauce. A lot of that has become very vague and difficult because AI, even before AI, this AI that we have now, they have their programs were already self-writing themselves. And so to some degree, even the people who program it don't necessarily know 100% what they're producing. Okay, so all right. Now, when we do talk about quality, for one thing they're going to do is they're going to say, is it a long click? So what that means is this, and this is why it's important that you want to make sure that when you have your web page, that they are happy with the result. A long click is when you click on a result from the search engine and you stay there. If a short click would be you clicked on it and then immediately came back. What that tells the what that tells Google or whatever the search engine was that was the wrong result. Bad dog. Okay. So that will actually lower your SEO. So it doesn't behoove you to try and get people into your site unless they are specifically want to be there. So don't try and make people go into it because they won't necessarily, it'll actually hurt you. So you only want the users that want to be there. If that makes sense. So don't, because there's things you can do like ghosting and stuff where you hide keywords to try and get people in, but it's not really a good idea. This is actually kind of irrelevant at this point. Linking the higher quality sites that are linked to them, the more that you will get. So meaning if you have a web page and that web page is connected to another web page that's very prominent, then you'll get more traffic because of it. A good example is, again, popularity. If you're friends with the popular kid, it makes you more popular, right? It's the same idea here. If you are connected in some way to something that's more popular, more prominent, you will garner a little bit of that. So any way you can kind of connect your site to another site, more specifically from them to you, you can't just click yours and here, click on this and go to Google, right? That it doesn't work that way. It only works in the other way. They got to friend you back. But that being said, you can do things that will help. So I mentioned this with the blogs and stuff. If you could build a really prominent blog and have that link back to your site, or you have a really popular social media account and that also links to your site. So there's things you can do using social media and other resources that you can do yourself in order to create more linkage and more popularity and thusly end up higher in the search results.